Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited... And the Bobcats will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Army Black Knights offense will get the first swing of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Taylor wants to throw. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Black Knights are marching down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Heaves it on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So Texas State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Claiborne. Right on the money. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They get to the line quickly. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Running to Green. There he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Black Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw it. They're working that left side. He's not going to get in. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and the lead remains at 6. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Moves around to clear up the vision.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the back. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bobcats are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Claiborne. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll send the back in motion. Toss to the left. Runs through a tackle. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Running into the open space. There he goes. Tag. Touchdown, Army. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And the offense punches it in again, and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Here comes the 2-point try. Sends it back in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air, it's Claiborne. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there,
breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Black Knights with the first and 10.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
It'll be third and long. Taylor wants to throw. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback on the keeper. Now the toss. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Grabbed behind the line, it's Preston. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Power football with the run. Jukes his way for more. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Claiborne. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered.
That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Algier. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Here comes the option. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield, it's Claiborne. Here's the pressure. Find some fresh air. Turning on the Jets. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. They'll try to get outside. He's loose at the 15. There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll do it himself.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Back to pass. It's Claiborne. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Algier. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Release to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the toss. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Taylor wants to throw it. Might be looking to run.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. The give to the fullback. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Army! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Black Knights will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much,
He's got it on the outside. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to pass. It's Claiborne. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Sticks it in his belly. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the big fullback. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights are flying down the field. Option look, it's Taylor. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The option look. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Preston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The RPO, it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Claiborne. Dumps it off in the flats. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground with the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. On the option. Quick toss. Got enough space. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense tries to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And the ball comes out close to the goal line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game. When you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Fullback's got it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gets the back moving. Looking for a crease. It's Bradley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He might want another play. The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Goes to the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run the option. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
Nah, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time he's got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. He's got him.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Sends it back in motion. Give to the fullback. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.